Okay, let's go in the side door. This is where we can drop the groceries off, the kids, the whole run when we come in from the side of the house. And the idea here is to have a vestibule as a mudroom where this door can stay shut. And what that means basically is all of a sudden when you hear the family cooking and bugling around, like you got a little vapor barrier between the air temperature and the outside and also the audio. And what it means is we can also use, in the green and save spirit, the old materials. So we're saving the money and the environment because we're not letting these doors from the old house, the original one, go to the landfills, and we don't have to spend the money to buy the new ones. We cut them in half and use them to build out the cubbies. We also use the leftover and salvaged basically plywood from the construction process, and it becomes a neat room where you can basically just dump your stuff. This light, by being translucent, comes from the inside of the house. So basically you're also sharing the light, and that means you don't have to run a lot of electricity in the room to get it bright enough to see where to drop your stuff. Let's take a look at the family room and kitchen, which is totally the heart of this house. It's where we spend all of our time, and it's also where we generate the power. So this room has the radiant floor system, which is toasty warm. It's incredible because there are 14,000 pounds of gypcrete in this house and masonry with the tiles. What happens is the sun comes in, so you not only have the benefit facing south of a natural heat gain, and you can see maybe along the floor here how the heat comes in really through the windows, but then you also have the water heating up the floor. So when you have a high ceiling, it's really important. Radiant becomes a big advantage because it's keeping that warm air closer to your body height. One of the things we tried to accomplish with this kitchen and family room was the function and the style. So right here is the real work zone. They call it the triangle between the range, the sink, and the refrigerator, ovens, and microwave, even a lower microwave so our son can actually get access to a little food if he needs to heat it up. And the idea is that you work here, but you're still connected socially as you look across to the family room, where now, whether it's the wet bar, whether it's the seating area and the television, you're connected as a family. It's not a separate room necessarily. And with an eat-in kitchen, with the tables and chair, and then with the bar stool, all of a sudden now, we're able to really enjoy the space here, and we're able to enjoy it socially too if we have bigger parties. One of the most sophisticated things we have here in the house is an in-floor slab. So it's the temperature control that lets me and the family with my wife and friends come over, and if we want to adjust it for a party or we want to set it where it's cooler in the evening versus the daytime, we can control the in-slab temperature from the hot water that's generated from the sun. We can then also control the air temperature. And what that means is we're balancing. There are 5 zones in this house: the comfort level and the energy savings at just about every hour of the day. And that's a pretty nice, powerful tool because it's sort of like running a sailboat. It's being engaged and active in how the system works. And literally by adjusting the different elements, we're able to go up and down with basically the target temperatures versus the actuals. And it's one of those things when we look in the basement, we'll show you where the source of that hot water is, redirected from the sun up on the roof.